Hey everyone, I'm Carson, and this is 7, and today we're going to be reading a story. Feel free to follow along. The book we're reading today is It Wasn't My Fault by Helen Lester. I've heard a lot of good things about this book, so let's get into it. It Wasn't My Fault by Helen Lester, illustrated by Lynn Munsinger. Things did not always go well for Mertyle Gerdson.
Oh no!
He couldn't control the toothpaste.
Oops!
He fell into wastebaskets.
Oh no!
And he dropped only valuable vases. Whatever happened, it was always his fault. One day, he went for a walk. In his one, too big new shoe, he had stepped out of the other one. He couldn't remember where. Do you guys see the bird at the top of the page? What do you think he's thinking? Do you think something's gonna happen between the bird and the kid? I like that idea. Let's keep reading and find out. Before long, someone laid an egg on Mertyle Gerdson's head. He looked at a nearby bird. "Did you lay an egg on me?" he asked. "I did," confessed the bird. "But it wasn't my fault. A horrible aardvark screamed and scared me." So Mertyle Gerdson and the bird went to see the aardvark. What do you think is going to happen when they go to talk to the aardvark? Ooh, I like that idea. Let's keep reading and see what happens. "Did you scream and scare the bird into laying an egg on Mertyle Gerdson's head?" they asked. "I did," confessed the aardvark, "but it wasn't my fault. A nasty pygmy hippo stepped on my tail, and a scream just popped out. Together they went to find the pygmy hippo. "Did you step on the aardvark's tail, making him scream and scare the bird into laying an egg on Mertyle Gerdson's head?" they asked. "I did," confessed the pygmy hippo, "but it wasn't my fault. I did it by accident when I was getting out of the way of a hopping shoe with long ears." "A what?" they all asked. "What? What do you think the hopping shoe with long ears was?" You're right, that could totally be it. Let's keep reading and see what it really is. Just then, along came a hopping shoe with long ears. With a pull and a tug, they soon found that the ears were attached to a rabbit. "It wasn't my fault," the rabbit explained. "I was hopping along when I landed in that shoe and became stuck." The shoe looked very much like the new too big shoe Mertyle had stepped out of some time ago. In fact, it was. Mertyle thought, "The rabbit became stuck in my shoe and frightened the pygmy hippo, who stepped on the aardvark's tail. The aardvark screamed and scared the bird into laying an egg on my head. Then I suppose it was my fault," Mertyle Gerdson said very sadly. 2 tears splashed on his new too big shoes. There, said the pygmy hippo, the rabbit, the bird, and the aardvark. "Don't cry. It was my fault," said the bird. "It was my fault," said the aardvark. "It was my fault," said the pygmy hippo. "I think it was the shoe," said the rabbit. "Let's go back to your house and do something about that egg." They all went into the kitchen. The aardvark turned Mertyle Gerdson upside down and the egg plopped into a pan. The rabbit ground the pepper. The pygmy hippo added a pinch of salt. The bird ran around and around in the pan, doing a very fine job of scrambling. Mertyle Gerdson enjoyed every bite of his scrambled eggs.
So yummy.
Mertyle thanked his friends. He went to the door to let them out. And it wasn't his fault. And the end. That was such a fun book. Thank you so much for reading with me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!